What's up, everybody? I'm Dave, the founder of the Military Millionaire community, and I joined the Marine Corps in 2008. And I joined because I had grown up in a kind of sheltered, homeschooled, religious family, and I grew up in Arkansas, and I wanted to travel the world and experience adventure, and I didn't have money for college. I didn't really know what I wanted to study, and the military seemed like a good way to get college paid for and experience some travel and adventure, and boy, was I right about that part. In the first 4 years, I saw 13 countries, including a tour to Afghanistan, and then I re-enlisted. 8 years later, I found myself on recruiting duty, being miserably overworked. I was not happy with the hours I was working, and I had a negative net worth. So I felt trapped. I didn't have an exit strategy. I didn't know, I wasn't happy with the hours I was working, and I didn't have a way out that I saw. And here I am, getting engaged and wanting to be able to provide my family with a way of life that I thought would be something that they would want, right? I wanted to be able to provide for them. And so I started doing some research. And I stumbled across the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, which is all about passive income, right? How to be financially free. And a lot of it focuses on real estate. And so I started looking more into real estate. And the more I dug, I realized, wow, this whole financial freedom thing is great, because if you achieve financial freedom, which means you have more passive income coming in than your expenses, so that you can stop working a W-2, then you can actually focus on living the life of your dreams. And now you can continue working, or you can spend time with your family, and you can focus on whatever it is that you want to focus on. That sounds great to me. So I need to focus on learning how to build some of these passive income streams. So I started reading and researching and listening to podcasts and more books and more podcasts and going to meetups and more books and more podcasts. And then I had a light bulb moment where I was at one of those meetups, and somebody kind of pulled me aside and was like, hey, all of this learning is great, but unless you actually take action, none of it matters. You need to go talk to an agent. You need to go look at houses, and you need to make offers. Now, you don't have to make full price offers. You need to make offers that make sense for you, but you need to take some action towards a step that will help you achieve that goal. Just learning about it will never actually get you to achieving that goal. And that was the light bulb moment. And then I did it. And a few months later, I owned my first duplex. And I house hacked it. I lived in one side, I rented the other. And then a year or two later, I bought a 10-unit apartment complex. And then I bought some more small properties. And then apartments. And then hotels. And then small properties. And then an RV park. And then bigger properties. And now, 5-6 years later, I had $1 million net worth on paper. I had achieved financial freedom. I was able to exit the military off active duty. I replaced my income. I have employees. I pay more in payroll than I was making in the military. I haven't had to take a job yet, and I'm able to now spend all of my time helping service members and vets learn how to build wealth through real estate investing, entrepreneurship, and personal finance. And it's awesome. It hasn't all been sunshine and rainbows, though. I've had a lawsuit. I've had a $30,000 loss on a house flip. I had an acquisition manager quit and take my lead manager with him. There's been some issues for sure. All of my biggest breakthroughs have happened in masterminds and coaching environments. I wanted to create a community of like-minded, serious investors with a common military bond who come together and hold each other accountable towards achieving their dreams. And you wouldn't believe the results we are seeing within the war room. I just did a survey like 2 months ago, and 20% of the members of the war room said that their net worth had increased to over $1 million since they've joined the war room. And we've only been around for 2.5 years. That's pretty awesome. We've got members from all walks of life, to include guys like Adam Whitney, who bought a house or two prior to joining the war room and are now running wholesaling companies that are doing 6 figures a month, like $100,000, $150,000, $200,000 a month in gross profits. Now, can we attribute all of their success to the war room? No, they've got other people in their communities, other coaches, other whatever, but the community as a whole is phenomenal. People are partnering together. I mean, it is amazing the things that are happening within this community. It has surpassed all of my wildest expectations. And I would just say that if you're a service member or veteran and you're serious about learning and networking with serious, like-minded real estate investors that have military backgrounds, we'd love to have you. Now, there is an application process to join, so if you click the link down below, we'll get that started for you. My community manager will reach out to you, we'll schedule an interview. It's basically just to make sure that you are a service member or veteran, because if you're not, I'm sorry, this isn't the group for you. Outside of that, we welcome pretty much everybody. What we're looking for is basically anyone from E1 to Commandant of the Marine Corps, right? We have people in the group, I believe, currently from E2 to 06, maybe even 07. Rank doesn't matter in the group at all. We're all first name basis. You'll see that we're a pretty chill group, and we have people from all walks of life, from one deal completed or no deals completed to thousands of doors under management and multimillionaires. The group is here to help you no matter where you are in your walk of life. We all have a similar bond. We've all served our country. We look forward to meeting you. So click the link down below and let's help you achieve financial freedom.